previously on Death Battle!
The Smash Brothers reference.
Mario versus Sonic, and the finish line is right there.
He has a blue shell.
Now I'll show you.
Oh, double bomb, and a blue shell. Double the power. Oh, let me guess. It's gonna go to Mario though.
They call me the fastest thing alive. There are some things even I can't outrun, like the inevitability of death. I need a chill.
Oh God, slow down.
Sonic, you can get one delivered to your home after this with DoorDash.
Wiz, he's dead. They're all dead.
Hello everyone, it's Marshall1 here. Welcome to another Mardiman React episode. Before we begin, I just want to say this. I know what you're thinking. I said yesterday that I would not upload anything within this week. Well, I think today's going to be the only exception because this was released on Labor Day and like that pretty much would tamper out a lot of my stuff. But obviously I want, when a reaction video wants to be popped up out of nowhere and wants to be my favorite content creator, aka Death Battle, you know I'm always wanting to be here to react to it, especially this Sonic related. But yeah, so we have Mario vs. Sonic, then we have Mario vs. Sonic again, round 2, and then we got the Death Race, which is like Mario vs. Sonic versus the DeLorean versus actually no, I don't think Thomas, versus Pizza Delivery Boy and a lot of other stuff. Oh yeah, and Captain Falcon. And once again, we have another Sonic versus, but this is Archie Sonic. In other words, the Sonic specifically made from the comic side of things. So this is basically Sonic from the comics, and it's gonna be versing against the Flash from Marvel or Wally West. So how do we know how this is gonna go? Well, we're just gonna have to find out. Let's not waste too much time. Let's go ahead and get ourselves right into reaction. And by the way, I'm going to remind you guys that I'm not uploading anything else besides this video, unless another reaction video comes out of nowhere and I have to react to it, because like priority takes the cake. That's what it is. That being said, and by the way, I'm going to be editing out a lot of promotional stuff, such as Blue Chew that is on the screen. We're not sponsored by that shit. Let's go get ourselves right into it.
Sponsoring this episode.
Alright, Rooster Teeth. Time to bring up the Death Battle.
Speed. It's the ultimate sensation on the human body.
And today we're pitting together two of the fastest characters out there.
With these two, speed is far more than simply moving fast. Wally West, the fastest
Wally
Flash
West
from DC Comics.
And Sonic from Archie Comics, the most supersonic Sonic of all the Sonics. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
So I wonder what's different between Archie Sonic and regular Sonic. Alright, finally moving on to the Sonic stuff.
Many years from now, Earth will be no more.
Yep, because these hentai aliens are gonna drop a bomb that kills everyone and
So again,
transforms all the animals.
What is the difference between normal Sonic and Archie Sonic?
The world of Sonic Maurice Hedgehog.
Sonic Maurice. Maurice is his middle name.
The cybernetic empire of Ivo Robotnik, aka Dr. Eggman.
So yeah,
okay.
Comic book Sonic is a little different from the video game.
How so?
Is Care Bear Viet Cong in the fight against obesity and male pattern.
He has a middle name.
Sonic became a super skilled fighter.
Mobius.
He wasn't doing it for nothing. Robotnik had turned
Mobius and Freedom Planet are related to SATAM and Underground.
Dick.
Sonic is fast as always, but in this timeline, fast takes on new meaning. He's quick
Okay.
enough to create tornadoes, cause after images, turn invisible, phase through objects, and boost past light speed in the blink of an eye. He can dodge lightning and even move in between the raindrops of a downpour.
Look at this.
In between
He grabbed
raindrops?
water and threw it like a baseball in less than .0000
.0000 milliseconds?
The entire
Impossible.
state in less than a day, and that's a highway that cuts through the multiverse. How does he get that fast on an all chili dog diet? I mean, they give me the runs, but not that way.
He could reverse a black hole generator with his momentum alone, which then imploded, somehow sending him 849,000 light years away. Sonic's speed is so impressive that he can even move through stop time.
Into the Mega Man dimension.
Time was frozen, and he could still move. There is no earthly method of
Time was frozen.
Possibility. In the words of the comic
Does that sound familiar?
Sonic's speed is
Like the movie.
incalculable.
I know the Archie Sonic comics can get weird, like really weird, but that's just crazy.
You call it crazy. I call it chaos.
Just like my conception, I'm told.
No.
Oh
I
my
mean
God.
chaos as in the chaos force, an extra-dimensional field of infinite and omnipotent energy. This chaos takes physical form on Mobius in the shape of magical power rings and perfectly hewn emeralds.
And
Okay.
Sonic loves collecting those rings. By the time he'd scooped up 1 billion of them, the gods were so impressed.
How's he
they put him
keeping
in
all
a
these
book of
things?
World records and gave him a permanent force field that makes him way tougher than anybody else.
Along with shielding his spirit and mind. But that's not all. By gathering a large amount of chaos energy, he can transform into the almighty golden
Supersonic.
Eat your heart out, Akira Toriyama.
Supersonic possesses incredible power. He can use chaos energy for defensive barriers and beams capable of shattering moons.
Somehow, he's even faster than before, and he's totally invincible. Like when he fought the demigod and possible power drink, Enerjack. This guy could rip people apart molecule by molecule. But no dice with Supersonic.
Like the video game, Sonic's
Alright.
superforms have a time limit, and now this limit can even be cut short through overuse of power. However, he
Overuse.
battled Enerjack from day into night, so it must
Day
be
into
able
night?
to naturally last much longer than the games, potentially over an hour.
But that's not even his final form. If he's got something as good as a Super Emerald around, he can go Ultra.
Ultra Sonic appears to possess all of
Ultra?
Supersonic's
Why not
abilities
Hyper?
and then some. Specifically, he can tap into the raw magic of chaos.
Ultra
There's a
Sonic.
bunch of wizards running around Archie Sonic Land, like this mammoth mogul guy. Turns out they're all
Mastodon.
using the same Chaos Force.
Ultrasonic can manipulate matter at an atomic level, changing its fundamental makeup.
Turning air to water, moving rocks around, opening portals across space-time, that kind of stuff. But while he's never changed other living beings before, it's not totally out of the question. Right, dummy?
You're correct, Boomstick. Although Ultrasonic is not as proficient, this ugly monster wizard uses the same chaos magic, and he changed a partial
Is this
robot
your
rabbit
pet?
into a full regular rabbit. A sentence so absurd, it likely damaged my internal processor.
Don't worry, it was never great. I took it from a refrigerator. Ultrasonic has altered his own body to better traverse difficult terrain. With all this in mind, he could theoretically be able to change the molecular makeup of others too. Just like this.
Ow.
But if changing molecules isn't crazy enough, we need to talk about something even crazier.
Chaos itself. Chaos magic is typically used for one of three things: increasing physical ability, providing lost knowledge, and granting wishes.
Like a freaking genie. Sonic's wish to reverse brainwash,
Amy's wish is
turn
to
back
be
time,
more-
revive the dead, and
more like
even
the 80s.
rewrote all reality in his whole
60s.
multiverse with a Kamehameha Chaos Beam. Okay, if he can literally
Literally
just
stolen.
wish his problems away, you'd think he'd have way less trouble dealing with a fat ginger named after breakfast food.
Honestly,
calling
he rarely
Eggman a
did,
ginger?
But Sonic's
Wow,
a glutton for
that's
adventure
racist.
and action. So over the years, he and the Good Doctor formed an unhealthy codependent relationship.
Just like us. Life's not the same without his oval-shaped enemy to beat up on. So they're back at it every chance they get. Come on, guys, just get a room already.
But after being defeated so many times, both Eggman and Mogul independently came to the same conclusion. By collecting so many rings and emeralds over the years, Sonic has become a literal embodiment of chaos itself. As in, he's a variable that cannot be accounted for, a wrench in the cogs of reality. Without him even realizing it, fate bends to him.
You know you're a badass when the most powerful Chaos Wizard out there decides the only way to beat you is to just wait until you die of old age.
It's ridiculous, it's absurd, it's unexplainable.
Old age.
It's Sonic the freaking Hedgehog.
Ooh, I like to hang, but I got a juice.
Alright.
Alright, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, let me tell you about a phone and provider that's as fast as these guys. Time for a
Death battle! Get the advertisement out of the way. I'm betting on Sonic. He better win.
You can outrun what? I'm the fastest man alive. Oh yeah, Cherry?
They're already racing.
I'm the fastest thing alive.
So, it's starting off as a death race in some way or form.
Wanna bite?
So, is this a death battle or a death race? We'll have to see. Now the fighting begins.
Don't mess with the Hog's dogs!
Reflect. He's also dodging fast. Both chaotic punch. A lot of chaotic stuff happening that we cannot see very well. So far, so good.
Say, Uncle! Flash fact! I'm out of your league! Whoa! Thanks for the speed!
He just took his energy unit.
Super Emerald? I'll show
What are the
you.
odds of it spawning?
Surprise!
So he just took his speed source. Again, it's taking like liberties from a Sonic movie at best. Oh, we're going through time and space. Now we're in the Mania dimension, I think. This is ultrasonic, by the way. Make the surface slippery. Nice. Now he's just tapping his foot super duper fast. Ooh, that got hurt. Setting him through a ton of different dimensions.
Nice try! But I'm invincible when I'm like this! You've mastered speed, but I've mastered fate! And I will gone forever!
He is like, again, the newest Dragon Ball.
Control!
Chaos Control.
Linda! Di! Iris! Help me now!
This could be so bad.
Huh?
He's going back in time to where you're collecting the emerald. He's turning it to so many different forms. Now you destroy the universe.
KO! So that happened.
Yeah, what happened exactly?
Well, this matchup was incredibly complex. Given their speeds were impossible to calculate, speed alone was, ironically, somewhat of a non-factor in comparison.
Oh, the kinetic energy's
Sonic
getting
in
in.
his base form didn't really stand a chance against Wally. Sure, he did seem to survive being launched 849,000 light years into an alien planet by a black hole imploding. However, considering he's been knocked out by far less, black holes are already imploding stars, and it seems some snow also inexplicably survived the trip. It's probably more likely the black hole acted as a sort of wormhole in its last moments and sent Sonic directly there. But if we assume Sonic was indeed blasted through space, a black hole's last moment usually results in an abrupt detonation equivalent to 5 trillion tons of TNT. Impressive, but the infinite mass punch could still deliver over 2 quadrillion times more power.
But Sonic's super forms were a different story. They had answers to almost all of Wally's skills. His chaos energy could replenish stolen speed, he was invincible, and he had friggin' wish powers!
Personally,
Wish
I was
powers.
expecting the opposite result. Against almost anybody else, Archie's version of Sonic is practically unbeatable. But across a greater percentage of possible scenarios, Wally just happens to be the exception.
He had every counter he needed to. The speed steal wouldn't stop Supersonic, but Wally still got that stolen speed for himself.
Super and Ultrasonic were essentially batteries of unlimited kinetic energy Wally could pull from. Even with their speeds being incalculable, this meant Wally could ensure he was faster. Plus, Wally performed a lot more of those incalculable speed feats than Sonic ever did, so he technically held an experience advantage in that field.
Chaos Wish Power would be an insta-win against basically
Chaos
anybody.
Wish Power.
But Chaos Magic uses physical energy. And guess what? Wally could phase through reality warping energy.
And jump through time, or vibrate to a higher spatial dimension to avoid Sonic altogether. Even though he had no way to take down Sonic's super forms, Wally has proven capable of effortlessly moving and vibrating at top speeds for days on end.
So it wasn't too hard for him to just wait out the super forms and strike at the first good opportunity.
And when it came to Ultrasonic's ability to alter atomic structures, Wally possessed perfect control over his own individual molecules.
But hey, Sonic's the embodiment of chaos. Fate automatically bends to him or whatever.
Except Wally has broken fate a few times himself. The best example being when he ran to the end of reality and forced the concept of death itself to die.
Because Speed Force.
Simply put, Sonic's hypothesized nature as an anomaly in reality just wasn't enough protection against someone who could also break the rules of reality.
And remember, when Wally raced Barry, their speed almost tore apart the multiverse.
Both these characters understandably seem overpowered to an extreme fault, but it's important to remember that in their respective worlds, the story comes first. Sonic was impressive, improbable, inexplainable, but Wally had the power, the counters, and the speed he needed to pull ahead in this absolutely mind-bending battle. Oh, the drink is kicking in.
And he's just gone.
Whiz, I ran to Jupiter! I'm a god! A speed god!
Incredible. Tell me, what cosmic insight have you learned?
Just
Nothing.
one thing. Well, Sonic didn't know it. The writing was on the wall, E!
The winner is the Flash.
Well, that's a shame.
Thanks for watching this episode of Death Battle. Come back next week to see previews of our upcoming matchups.
Make sure to
If you wanna
check
watch more
out
stuff, you can click the boxes
Sonic
right around
versus
here.
Mario
You can
versus
always
Star
pick up
Wars
some merch at
Intentional D
store.wizard.com.
versus the DeLorean and F-Zero right above here. Or in the link description, of course. Anyway, so, once again, Sonic 3 in a row. Well, the very first death battle that Sonic was involved in, like, that was the only victory for him. Like, after that, like, it came to, like, Mario won over Sonic, and then it became to, Sonic beating Mario, but was unable to beat the DeLorean or Intentional D. And then we got to this, where it's Speed versus Speed. And it's a completely different Sonic. The Archie Sonic is like, it has a completely different personality, it even has a full name. And, even then, still, like, 3 in a row, like, Sonic's not looking good on, like, the streaking leaderboards. But, maybe one day in the future, if he does get another chance in this death battle, he will hopefully persevere. But if not, then it'll probably be, one of Sonic's friends to take the cake. As such, like, if the next death battle is gonna involve, like, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Dr. Eggman, etc., 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 then, I will react to those. I'm only reacting to the death battles that have Sonic characters involved. But that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction video of Death Battle. Again, subscribe to Death Battle. They do a lot of unique challenges of Death Race and Death Battle and a lot of their stuff. I do recommend you try them out. Their content is very, they're very spicy. And, as always, if you enjoy this video, make sure to slap a like on this video. Make sure to subscribe with the bell notification turned on. YouTube told me this amount of people watching are not sub. So please hit that subscribe button. You can always unsubscribe later. And that being said, guys, Mario641 signing out. And the rest of the week will have nothing because, as I said yesterday, Memorial Week, I am taking the week off. Unless another reaction video, like maybe a Nintendo Direct or something like that, comes out during this week, and it was like, fudge muffins, I have to upload that during this week, even though I didn't want to upload anything. Well anyways, I think that's enough. Good night guys, Mario1 signing out.